Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Hey, buddy.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Oh wait, I forgot the music. Da 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 da. Okay, there you go. Everything is good now. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Dornians. Hello. 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 Good morning. Wait. It is actually morning.
Welcome to the White House.
And my day off is done.
Yo, buddy.
I got my house
Still
ready.
alive?
It was quite nice. It looks... I don't know. It's... I realized it when I cleaned my kitchen like the other day. There's so much less to worry about when your house is clean. I just wish I could keep it clean. Why does it not stay clean? All of a sudden, it'll just like, I'll look away and then I'll look back and all of a sudden it's just like, BAM! There's stuff everywhere. How does that happen? Dornians? Dornians? What are you doing? What are you doing to make it dirty? I know this certainly can't be me. There's no way. I wish that too. Cleaner stinks. Ooh. Cleaner? Cleaner? Cleaner is opposite of stink. That's your fault. No, but you guys are here too. You guys are here too. You guys are making the mess. That has to be it. That has to be it. I would never make a mess. It's like how girls don't have regular bodily functions. Girls also cannot make messes. That has to be true. I refuse to believe otherwise. What's wrong, Asian catfish? Click. And I also got to so true facts even. I always spit facts. Which means, Dornians, you have to clean up. If the place gets dirty again, you have to clean it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I ask. It's not that much. Just clean up after your own mess. Because I'm definitely not the one making the mess here. I would never do that. But yesterday, I got to do my reservation. I got to do the reservation thing. It was very cool. Finally, we did not get canceled. Clearly, a 2-story house by myself. Or cleaning a 2-story house by myself ain't easy. But how are you getting it? Wait, are there people living in a 2-story house? Because otherwise, how are you getting it? Oh, so dirty. I should do the thing myself. How are they getting so dirty? Are the Dornians also dirtying up your place? It's like, oh, you don't mean like tidying up dirty. You mean like dusty dirty. That's a different beast. That's a whole different beast. I don't even deal with that. Japan's like super dusty for some reason. I don't know if it's just because there's like a lot of people living in such a small area. But like, it felt like when I was in America, I didn't have to dust as much. Like it was fine if I didn't. But, and like there would be dust eventually, but not to like the degree that I see dust build up in all my homes in Japan. Just like you leave something alone and then there's like legitimately a film of dust that just like builds up. It's like snow. It's crazy. I don't understand how it works. Why is there so much dust? Where does it all come from? I was like so nervous because yesterday it was my weather thing kept saying it would be like rainy, snowy. I was like, what if they cancel on me again? What if they cancel on me again? But thankfully they did not. Thankfully we were safe. I went with someone. I went not by myself, but with someone else, and we were thankfully able to keep our reservation. It was only for an hour, but it like flew. That 1 hour flew by. It was kind of crazy. At first, when we went, I was like, oh, like it's 1 hour. Maybe, like depending on what they have to do in there. We might just be like kind of like awkwardly sitting for a while. We were just passed by like in the blink of an eye. Kind of crazy. It was a we were at what is it? Umi Neko 20th anniversary like cafe. But I feel like calling it a cafe is very generous. Very generous. Because they serve you tea. You have the options of tea or apple juice. And then you get a cookie. And that's all. So Kiwi socializing? Who are you? What did you do with my... It's okay. It's okay. You're also a VTuber. They were also a VTuber. So it was all okay. Everything is okay. So now that I've said apple juice, now I smell apple juice and I really want apple juice. Apple juice. Do you guys do that? Does that happen to you? You like say a food or you think of a food? I think I usually have to like say it out loud. But then all of a sudden like I'll start smelling it. It's never happened with apple juice. I've had it happen with like maple syrup. What are other things that I usually smell? Apple juice. Apple juice. Apple juice. Apple juice. The crisis averted.
Hey, buddy.
That's right. I can still be your OC and go outside. It is possible. I mean, I've got proof now that I go outside, right? I have all the shorts that are going out of outdoors activities. I think one actually just went out minutes ago. But apuri is how they say it in Japan. Oh, just say app. Well, I was speaking English then. Apuri. But do you touch grass? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen any grass during all of my outdoor experiences. So I'm going to like major cities, they don't have grass. Japan's not a grassy place unless you like go to the boondocks, the boonies. The Gunpla Museum one was so cool. I really hope they open that up to people that don't have Japanese P-Bandai accounts. I hope they open that up soon. I do have some hope, given that America will soon have phone numbers required for P-Bandai. Because I think, in order to apply to go to the Plasma Museum, you have to sign up on P-Bandai in Japan. So I'm wondering if once America has the same sort of like setup for P-Bandai, if they will be able to apply. Maybe? I'm not sure. But at least it feels like a chance. It feels like you guys have a chance. The rest of the world though, I'm not so sure. Because there's no like merch section. That's what I'm still peeved about that. Why is there no merch section? I guess there's one area. There's one like what's it called? Machine where you put your money in and then it spits out like products or something. Vending machine. They have that, but it's like only for like a couple of stuff. All the plamo that you would want to buy, you have to order it via a QR code that is available once you are in the facility, and it only allows you to buy things within like 48 hours of your museum tour. It's so weird. Then it doesn't count. I've never touched grass. Awesome. They already do? Well, have they already implemented it? Because I know someone posted a picture like semi-recently in the Discord, and it was like America P-Bandai is going to now require phone numbers for every account. Like it must be linked with a phone number. They don't have ID. Yes, that is it. And I was like, it isn't already? If they've already implemented it, that's good. That's very good. Part of me wonders if the reason that that P-Bandai doesn't like me to win lotteries is because I'm always so quick to purchase my stuff. When they do regular releases on P Bandai, I'm fine. I can always get what I want. I've got a trigger finger. That's just when button available, I can get it. So I'm wondering, do they think I'm a bot? Do they like hate me and they don't want me to win lottery stuff because they think I'm a bot? I don't get it. 6 times, Thornians! 6 times, and I have not won a single Plamo in P Bandai lottery. I've tried 3 times for Mikuzaku, and I have lost every single time. What does a person gotta do to win a lottery Plamo around here? Messed up. Like, we don't even know the odds. Typically hating Takumi, how did it, right? I think this should be brown. I should have tagged P Bandai, Japanese P Bandai. Like, I want to give them my money! What is the problem? Why do they hate me? This is rude. Well, and then I really need to set up my button for this. Bring our boy out. Thorians, hello. Bring the tools out. Bring out your tools. They hate money. They do. Cause yeah, why else? I mean, it's their way against bots. Everything that's like super duper popular, they put behind a lottery system. But I feel like Japan should realize, like, they just recently caught a big scalper guy who, over like 5 years, acquired like 25 or 50 SIM cards for Japan. And so he would just use all of those to apply to all these places that have like phone requirements. Yeah, and he was using it to get like Pokemon limited edition stuff that he would then scalp. Like, if they want it enough, they will do everything in their power to get it. Okay, so I said other leggy day, but then I realized that we have the thigh to make Thornians. We still have a thigh to make. I think we'll build that first so we can have one leg entirely completed. I forget how I saw it. Maybe I saw it on like Twitter, but then it linked to a Japanese news site. But yeah, it was kind of insane. And I'm like super certain. There's one area I pass by every time I go home. It's like a completely empty building. Except for like a table, a laptop, and there's always, I swear to God, a empty or like an open suitcase in there. I'm fairly certain it is a scalper's location that they send packages there to themselves, and then like every now and then Like maybe one person just like who actually lives in Tokyo and they just stop by there, and then they have a bunch of other people that stop by. Or like maybe they don't even live in Tokyo. Maybe they just have that building and then they visit there. Like they fly back and forth or something. It seems so sketchy. Like this big building that should be used for a business, and it's like it just looks like someone's using it as a place to stay. Hope that scalper stuff with every displeasing thing in life. I wish I had like a death note, but it was just like discomfort in life note. I don't need a death note. I just need a discomfort in life note, and I need it to also be generic enough to where I can write like scalper. I just write scalper, and then every scalper just suffers. Just is mildly annoying. No, more than mildly annoying things. More than mildly annoying. Like I would wish them to never ever be able to actually get their hands on all the stuff that they want to scalp. I mean, you can do that with the death note. Yeah, but you know, I just want to like write scalper and then be done with it. But like if you do that in the death note, they just get a heart attack, right? I don't want to give scalpers any more time than they deserve. Even in terms of making their lives uncomfortable, I don't want to spend time. So I think in the death note, eventually, like you can write a whole bunch of stuff that makes like that dictates their life, but I think you still have to end in their death, if I remember correctly. And you know, that's why, did you listen to me? I said I want the mildly uncomfortable note to also be able to allow me to write just general names. Were you even listening? You weren't. You were just thinking of your grievances before you even heard the whole thing. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Like if I'm already changing it from a death note, I might as well change other things too. Like scalpers don't use their real names on anything. Most people don't even know who the scalpers are. I guess you know they're. If I can write usernames, if I could use usernames, if my mildly uncomfortable book could allow usernames, I would accept that. These death gods, they gotta live in the real world, okay? Everybody just uses usernames now. I mean, they kind of did an actual death note, but I just use names. That's all. That's all we should require. Discomfort note, yes. It's not used as deadly as death note, but it's easier to use. Perfect. Exactly. Exactly. See? It makes sense. Discomfort note. That's all I need. I'll just whip it out. I'll write either scalper or username depending on the rules. Cause like usernames would be super easy because you're just like, that person's selling that? Yeah. Yeah. I hope they're never able to get a sale on anything ever again. I hope they're never able to get any of the items that they want. I hope all of their botting systems break. All of the code around their botting systems breaks. Online usernames based on what? People could have same username under different games, like people who steal. Oh yeah. Like if someone steals a username, I guess you can write the username and then on eBay. In my discomfort note, and then I can write never obtains any item they wish to scalp. That's how we'll get away with it. That's all. That's all. That's the discomfort that they should live with for the rest of their life. I don't know, for some reason on my work timeline for Twitter, of course I made a work Twitter. Gotta scan Twitter and not on the main over at work. I made a work Twitter. And for some reason, the algorithm thinks I like cards or something. So I keep seeing like updates on cards. And like the scalping that goes on there. Man, I'm glad I'm not a card person. I'm so glad. So we didn't do good dornings, but it's only been like 30 minutes. I think we're still we're on time. We're on track of the normalists. But what do you know? I bought random cards once and I haven't done anything with them. I'm wondering if I should just like sell, like I probably won't make much money, but like, can I just go to a card shop and sell all the like junk cards? Will they just take them? Should I send like the junk cards to my friends? Do they want the junk cards? But anyways, let's do good dornings. Ahem. Good. Dorning. Rex! Good dorning. Cloud Force, good dorning. Vaso, good dorning. Gabriel, good dorning. Overshot, good dorning. Tachikoma, good dorning. Haku, good dorning. Dino, good dorning. Mr. Personality. Water break. I don't think I have anything to do here. What row? Oh no. I keep getting makeup and Domino's ads. Domino's makes sense because Domino's is pretty like all-rounder. Makeup is, I mean, I'm guessing because you're saying this that you're not a makeup person. I'm just guessing. Maybe you are a makeup person. Every time a scalper clicks on a shop webpage, they suffer indigestion. So you might be better at writing this. Every time a scalper goes to purchase a product for the sole purpose of reselling it, they experience diarrhea. But not like deadly diarrhea. Not like deadly diarrhea. I am a guy that doesn't wear, and I hate Domino's. See, the not wearing makeup makes sense because at least, like, you know, you never buy it. You never buy it, so it's like, why are they showing it? I guess it makes sense in the fact that it doesn't make sense. But Domino's, it's like, if they see you, you know, buying pizza, generally, if they see you buying foods that are like pizza, if they see you engaging in like sports stuff or any sort of hobby that is associated with pizza, then they're like, show that man Domino's. Show them Domino's! The algorithm wants you to look pretty. Or is the algorithm saying that you look ugly? I think you might have to beat up the algorithm. I think scalpers are bots now, but who makes those bots? Who specifies where those bots should be going? That's right, scalpers. They're given to you because of your row of pizza. bro. If you ask for personalized ads, then it's definitely based on like your history. Whether it be your search history, like depending on the site, it could be because of your search history. It could be because of your search history in other sites. Like, it's funny when people complain. I don't think it happens as much on here because, oh no, that's Amazon. So yeah, wait, no, it could happen. Like, because your Amazon ads that you get, or ads that you get on Twitch will be because of your Amazon search history. Whereas YouTube ads will be because of your, like, YouTube and just Google search history. Helpers who every time he tries to sell the product goes half price. Every time he tries to sell, someone puts it up for much cheaper. So then they have to make it lower. But my bank gave my social security number to a marketing firm and they had a data breach. Why did your bank do that? I think you should switch banks. That doesn't sound like a very good bank. Nobody should be giving away your social security number. Not even you! Not even you! Or watch there's silly stories about people who fall for like romance scams. Or just like any scam. And they're like, oh, you need my social security number? Yeah, here, take it. No! Don't do it! Don't fall for it! That's like the #1 sign that someone is not on your side. Is they want your social security number. The second, like, it doesn't matter how real, how normal everything feels. The second someone asks for your social security number, that's when you know. That's when you know nothing is real. What kills me is that I buy pizza if I want fast food pizza and I never see an ad for it. I wonder if they don't do ads. Maybe don't. Well, maybe they don't pay for ads where you're getting ads. Maybe the place that has information on you buying pizza has not actually enlisted in they haven't paid in to have ads where you're seeing the ads. So all they have is Domino's. But me being blackmailed by a small streamer. But would they like... I mean, I feel like you could just go to the police. You could just show them the threatening emails. Or the threatening DM messages. Be like, this person's blackmailing me? You know what numbers we should give out? The ones between 5 and 7? I agree. Oh wait, why are we giving... Oh wait, those... instead of social security. What if someone asked for your social security number and you were just like, yeah. What if your social security number is legitimate? Someone's gotta be out there. There's a high likelihood that someone out there has the social security number of like 676767. I don't know how many numbers are in a social security number. Actually, now that I think about it. no one will ever be able to get my social security number out of me because I don't know it. That's how you get it. And now I want pizza. Pizza's expensive. I remember I was watching a streamer in Japan, and they just like casually were like, I think I'll like order some pizza. And in my brain I was like, that person's rich. To just casually decide that you're going to buy pizza. My goodness, that person must be rich. But I'm not worried about. Why does a small streamer have pictures of your junk? Sounds like a you problem. Don't send stuff like that. Whoa. Social security number has 9 digits. No, hold on. It'd be 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, and 3 more. 420. We can't have a 6 without a 7, so the last 3 gotta be 420. Someone out there, it's possible, has a social security number that's all 6 7s except for the last 3 digits, which are 420. I believe. Oh, okay, wait, then the first 3. The first 3 are 420, and then it's 6 7 6 7 6 7. Yeah. $420, 69, 67, 67. Yeah, that's how it works. Alright. There we go. So Mr. Personality, you're being kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. We like moved on and you just kind of kept going. And you went in like a really awkward way. Yeah, no social security. No social security to even your besties. Don't trust them with it. Don't even give it to the IRS. Can't trust nobody these days, Dornians. Can't trust nobody. I saw someone that they went to go file their tax returns and like they did everything legitimately, and then it said that they got 900,000 back. Like they were owed $900,000. And they're like, this doesn't feel right. Like, you know the IRS is about to approach their location at Mach speed. Being like, hey, why are you getting
buddy.
all this money back?
Still alive?
Why are you getting all this money back? Instead of paying us. That would be terrifying, honestly. It'd be like really exciting because you'd be like, oh my god, that's so much money back. It's like, what did I do to get this money back? What did I accidentally do? And Clem, good morning, welcome in. We are working on Chamber's thighs. We can see Chamber. Sounds like a glitch. It does, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you for the coins. I got a meeting! Look at this guy that works. Look at this working person. Functional member of society. Who does that? Who functions in society, huh? Not I. Not I! Getting off work is the best feeling. Like, yeah, I'm done with work for today. Also, milk for me, Vice One? Thank you. Thank you. I will take it gladly. Right. This is looking really okay. I should make this better though. Yeah. Hey. Now that I think about it, it is February, so I should have another kit coming soon-ish. Soon-ish. I wish they would put specific themes. I feel like for a lot of like Good Smile stuff, they never. It's not like Bandai to where they're like, it's coming out on this specific date. I feel like for Good Smile stuff, they like leave it until like the last second to be like, well, okay, it's coming out on this date, instead of like a month before. I feel like it's like the month of we find out what date it's coming out on. And it's usually the end of the month, which is annoying. Why does it never come out at the beginning of the month? Why they gotta do me dirty like that? I just want more plamo. Is that such a crime? Is that such a crime? It's not. And yet. It always happens. 20-year prison? Nuh-uh. No, I need some paperwork on those numbers. On my desk. Right now. Where are your facts? I need them. You're not taking me away. 21 years prison, contempt of court? What court? Is it what kangaroo court? I don't think this is a court. I don't think a court would allow me to have this. I still don't think my court or any court would look exactly like my house. I don't think. Just Wallaroo court? Wallaroo, is that a type of kangaroo? Oh. Is it like similar to wallaby? No, isn't a wallaby is like... Okay, wait. Halfway point between kangaroo and wallabies. And wallaby is... Wallaby like baby kangaroo? So it's like a teenager? And, oh, sorry, desk gift are for when we have our at desk. We have no desk right now. This is a different desk. I will refund you the money, so. There you go. Do I have? I forget if I have it written. Yeah, I should add that. I should add that it's only when we're at the desk. The deskies. I don't have the setup. I don't have the setup to put all the goodies on my desk because there's no desk. Like if I put it on the desk scene, you wouldn't see it. Okay. It's now time to make the thigh. You guys like thighs? Are you? They're basically medium-sized kangaroos. Wallabies are tiny kangaroos. Is it like the same? Is it tiny kangaroo in the sense where it's like teacup pig is just a baby pig? And then teacup pigs can in fact get their size of regular pigs? Is a wallaby just this name of a baby kangaroo before it gets bigger? It's like I believe I could be wrong, but I believe that teacup pigs are literally just regular, they're just baby pigs. Wallabies and wallaroos can't grow to be big kangaroos, but they're in the same family. Gotcha. Naruhodo. Interesting. There's a desk on the screen. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no desk. There's no desk. This is a building facility. This is a delicate operation of rebuilding a mech. This is a 1-to-1 scale, believe me. Trust me. I still don't know if Moderoid has scale. Scale written. I want to say no. I don't think they have a scale. These are actually just giant robotic hair.
Dadorny.
They're huge! That's Iron 22 too. Thank you for the follow. Right. So we got that in. And then we are attaching everything. Supposedly. Thank you, Richard. Oh, thank you. I saw someone that was like, post your VTuber design and see if people can figure out what you are. I feel like, especially in this one of what I am can be figured out. In my other design, maybe two, but I still think only one part of the design can be figured out. And then like once you hear the second one, then you're like, ah, that makes sense. I'm not sure the second part is as obvious when I have this hairstyle. It's supposed to go more through. And Hold on. Has to go through more. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. Is that all? No, it's gotta go. Maybe. Oh, okay. Dollar face, good morning, welcome in. Hello. Oh, I think the biggest problem with this kit is they want you to push in pieces that are kind of difficult to push in. Like, there's not much area to like push. Wait. Yeah. This piece right here. There's like the hole that's coming from here, and you have to push it through. And there's not much like gripping area to push it through. So you just kind of have to like gamba. You have to do your best. Like, it goes through and then it just stops. And it's like, you can't, there's not much place to like you can push here. And then you got like a little bit of leverage on this side. And that's it. that's it. There's that. It's like, even if you have grip strength, you know, you can't do much if you can't grip anything. If there is nothing to grip, one cannot use any grip strength. Like, I'm having to push it with my nail, because that's all that will fit on there. Gardner's arms were like that, yeah. I feel like that's like the one design flaw they've got. And that probably comes down to just like minor inconsistencies when it comes to making the pieces. Because if there's just slightly too much plastic put into the mold, it could do that. No tweezers? I don't think tweezers would have enough power? I have tweezers, but I don't know what that would do. They just slip off. They don't... Yeah, even they don't really have that much grip strength. Yeah, they don't even have, like, enough space to do anything. I feel like Chamber might not be one of their better Moderoids. Yeah. But, like, he's not breaking, so... He's not the worst. He's not their best. Because I think this is, like, the second or third time
Yo, buddy.
I've had issue
Still alive?
with putting pieces together for his kit. One of them, I think we still just have, like, a giant gap. Yeah. Mind the gap, Thornians. Mind the gap. See, gap? No gap. Gap? No gap. Oh, no. You can't even see the gap. You can't even see where the line is on this one. Meanwhile, this one's got like a giant gap. Also, good morning. Good morning, G, and welcome in, Devil Gamer. The color separation was kind of disappointing. At least they give us water side. I don't think Moderoid's given us water side before, right? Well, I haven't bought a kit that has water side for Moderoid. But I kind of wouldn't expect them to give us as much. 'Cause Chamber is like crazy color separated. Gonna eat them sprinkles. Clearly, I'm gonna make nub tea, okay? Clearly. Wait, don't need him yet. I'm just holding him. Okay, so that there. This. Not that piece. This piece.
Devil Doheny IGO here. You know you should just color separate the nubs whenever you start feeling tired.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I hate water slides, especially color correction ones. The same on my drag ring, they're just like, WY. Oh, the way top coat looks, so water slides get damaged super easily. Yeah, I can understand that. I feel like, though, nobody would make a color correct paper. That would cost way too much money. Unless, for some reason, Bandai made like an RG chamber, but it's not popular enough. They had to do that, but they only do that for like small pieces, right? They only do that for like 2 or 3 pieces normally. Never would they have a kit that's so intricate, that's as intricate as chamber, be pre-painted. Because it would just cost too much. It's popular with us, and I want stickers too.
Angel Dornick, great to be here. So here's the all-important question. What are you gonna do with all those nubs once the jar gets full?
I don't know. It basically is full. I don't know. Like... Bandai would just give us stickers. Bandai would 100% just give her stickers. Yeah, Bandai would make you curve the stickers over the parts. I know Bandai, but SMPs cost like $1 bajillion! I never buy SMPs because they're too expensive. That's what I'm saying, it costs a lot. Why does this not feel like it's right? I guess it can't be. It is supposed to move. And then I put this in. They're evil for making the perfect 1/144th size Mazinger model kit and SMP. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. It'd be neat if you can send your Plumbo scraps and Bandai used it for unrecycled kit. I'm surprised. Well, I guess I'm not that surprised. But like, cause Bandai does have in a lot of their facilities here, like, recycling bins for Plumbo runners? Like, I wonder what they would do if I just if I just took my jar. I just took the whole jar of nubs and like dumped it in there. What do you think they'd say? What do you think they'd do? I think I can turn the beat. Oh. Did they just not decide to go with this? Oh wait. No, it's gotta go this way. Yeah, so there's a little bump here. Right? There's a little bump there, right? You see that? This one. This bump right here. It doesn't connect to anything. Did they just forego that? Because we've got the one nub here, and then there's a second nub here. And there's only one slot. I'm afraid that's a doer. No! Chamber, no! Maybe there's like... Maybe it's an extra bit. Or not an extra bit, but like... Maybe something, you can like move something later. I've never bought an SMP because all the prices for them are like way too much. Holy mother of thighs! You know, I feel like the creator of Ariel and all of Witcher Mercury designs was like a big fan of Chamber. I feel like they were a fan of Chamber. Yeah, this is thick thighs. Like, we're gonna have a second one eventually. We're gonna have a second one. Thick thighs and snatched waist. This is Ariel prototype. I actually don't know who the mecha designer is for Chamber now that I think about it. It's not the same person, right? The design seems way different, so I feel like it's not the same person, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, not one lady. Hey. I don't think he's got it. It got it in him to stand on one leggy. Yeah, he's two. Movie, oops. Okay, bad. Because mini plug kits have improved in quality over the years. Yeah, I built one mini plug kit. That's probably the older ones. That was Ideon. I would buy another Ideon kit that's like more... has more thought put into it. I get it with Ariel though, since it's kind of meant to be feminine. Chamber can be feminine. Boys can have snatched waists and thick thighs too. You guys are allowed to have thick thighs and snatched waists. I won't mind. It's fine if you do. It's fine. I think somehow, I don't know how, but I think somehow I messed up on this arm. Because it won't... like bend as much as this arm. But they look the same, so I'm not sure where I messed up. I'm not sure what's wrong. Unless it's just like a piece is not in enough. I just don't know. Do you have Jeek SMP? Makes me sad. Not that I've watched Jeek, so I don't have any connection to Jeek yet. Let's see. I put him in a sensual pose. Hey there. How bendy are his leggies? Not super bendy. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind, I take that back. It's quite bendy. But his knees are very good for like kneeling. Because he's got like all these protruding parts. Oh, it's actually quite a stable stance. There we go. I'll just put him like this. And then we'll start work on the other leg. That's it. Yeah. At first, because I didn't, it didn't like have this moving, this knee movement, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's about the same as Ariel, which is kind of impressive. But then it can't kneel because it's got this. It doesn't have any stability when it's kneeling on one leg. I guess it might have more stability once we get the other leg going. Then it might be fine. But we won't get there for a while. We've got parts to clean for the other leggy. When are you gonna build a 1/100 scale model? When they release one that I want. They don't really, so. We built Ariel, the full mechanic Ariel when it came out. Well, no, wait, after it came out, because I got that from Shara. Yeah, most of the 1/100s that they release, I'm like, not huge. I'm not big enough fan to buy it. Slash, I don't have space. That's another big thing. So it's gotta really be something I really, really, really want. I'm definitely more of a 1/144th person. Wasn't the Zambangu you built 1/100th? Did it have a scale? Wasn't that also Moderoid? I feel like that was also Moderoid. And I feel like Moderoid just does not scale. It was scaled? Is it not Moderoid? Who made that? The Max Factory doesn't. Max Factory doesn't scale things either, right? Oh yeah, the dug room was scaled. I was looking up, I'm like, I feel like I've built Max Factory before, but what have I built? And yeah, here's the dug room. Taiyo no kiba daguram pa 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 blah. with him. Not the current state of Sentai, but there's a high chance it comes out not much older. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that Sentai had its last episode last week. Because I haven't been watching, right? In my stand against injustice. I haven't been watching, so I didn't even realize that last week was the last episode. Which means I can start watching, the...
Devil Donny I
10:30
breaking
show
basher here. Not even justice, I want to get truth.
Truth! Truth! Not even justice. I want to get truth. Dance against Seiju, yeah. I did it so that you guys didn't have to. Well, I did it mainly because there's a lot of people that can't. I doubt my one review meant much to them. But it's something! It's something. Bum, bum. Yeah, this week should be the start of... what's it called? Where'd it go? I saw it. Project Red! Which is basically Sentai in disguise, but you know, I'll allow it. I remember when they announced that there was other colors. Yeah, Gavin Infinity is coming out and they were like, oh, we have Gavin. We also have like Gavin Black and Gavin Gold. And everyone's like, wait a second, this isn't Gavin, it's just Sentai. What happened? Okay, so the long and short of it is basically, there was one actress in the most recent Sentai series, and initially she was just getting like a lot of like racism online. She was getting bullied like for racism because I believe she's half. I forget which country. But she's not full Japanese, so she was getting racism for that. And then there was a like, I don't know if it ever got proven to be true, but rumor that she was sleeping with like one of the married men on set, and because of that, whether it be true or not, she's over 18, mind you. That happened, and then there was another thing to where it's like, oh, at one point, she was working at a bar. And so all of these things combined had her agency dropped her. Her agency dropped her and required that Toei not use her at all. So they had to pull all of her likeness from all the episodes. They had to recast her. They could not show her previous form. Like, at the very end, they had like an in-story reason as to why her actress changed. It was like her form was, or her face was changed so that she could go on a mission, and then like the guy didn't change her face back. But then at the very end, when she's supposed to be changed back, they just had her masked the whole time in her like transformed hentai form. It's so dumb! Not working. No, as far as I could tell, they didn't have any details on the fact that she was drinking. They didn't have, it was suspected that she was drinking because she was around alcohol before she turned of legal drinking age. There was no actual proof that she was drinking. But because Japanese DP diehard fans are saying, it's not the fans. That's the thing. It's not the fans. With Sentai, with Superhero Hour, it's never the fans. Like, there are some dumb fans that are like, how does she deserve it? But it's the parents. You think American parents, you think that the Susans, you think that the Marys of America are scary? Japanese parents are terrifying. Japanese parents are terrifying when it comes to coming together to get things off the air. Like, God God bless Gundam for not getting cancelled after they had a child execute someone. I still find that to be the funniest thing. Because they got in trouble. A bunch of parents were like, how dare you take this slot that is meant for young, impressionable teenage boys, and you have a teenager execute an adult. I cannot believe it. But I think Gundam has enough I don't care-ness that they just didn't do anything about it. Kill the past. Let's have fun. Yeah, just some funsies. Just some funsies. Yeah, there's definitely, like, I'm not saying that there's, like, GP fans that are out there that are... Or, yeah, that aren't being evil, you know? But I don't think companies will yield necessarily. At least something big like Toy. I don't think they yield to that alone. Maybe compounded with other stuff, but just that. They weren't gonna care as much about. But the parents, apparently that's just like a thing. Like if you are an actor, actress, going for roles in like the superhero hour TV shows, apparently it's just like a known thing that you've got to be like a saint. You have to be a saint. In and out of working. Still better than idol fans. Well, that's because that's because there's less girls in superhero time. There's less girls in superhero time. So there's less crazed male fans. But then are a little bit more understanding. Just a little bit. I think there were still some people freaking out when like the whole Mafu thing, Mafu, whatever his name was, when that call came out. But still. That's what it comes down to. There's less freaky male fans in the superhero hour. The cast for Gavin Infinity is pretty heaven on... Ooh? I actually have not like looked at anything, so I'm kind of excited to watch the first episode going in like pretty blind. Freaky.
Devil Doheny eye breaking basher here. Be a good superhero Tyson actor like and wait till after the show till you start a big fraud scheme like the others.
Yeah, exactly. You have to fraud people after your show is over. Duh. It's insane that there's one guy that's done it twice. And it's his friends! The fact that he frauds his friends! Like, come on! Nobody should be friends with that guy. He does not care for you. No. What is that? Red Ranger. Aqua Ranger. Oh my god, bestie? Okay, Silver situation made me sad. I really liked him. And it's like Yuki Marm. There's an actor that she was quite fond of. And he's just like recently been coming out to be like a really bad person. Like he hasn't done like anything like fraud like, but he's just being like a major dick. But which act? The white guy. I don't remember his name.
Devil Doheny I the clueless wanderer here. I am called the Red Ranger because my financial is always in the red.
You're so weird. Kevin Chase, I bet. No. It's an actor that goes goes on reality TV shows because they don't get enough acting gigs. Like that kind of actor. It's like really recent too. Like they were making like dumb comments on the current mayor of New York kind of stuff. She's like, no, no. Let's see, is it basic? Everyone on cast looks to be newcomers. Yes. So yeah, Blasha is right in that usually they cast, at least in like the main roles, up and coming people. It's usually like a big deal. Like that. I feel like a lot of young actors and actresses, that's like a big deal for actors and actresses getting that role. Getting Sentai stuff is really good. It's a really good starting point. And then also for girls especially, for actresses, there's like Asadora, which is like a 15-minute segment that plays every weekday at like 8 o'clock for like 8 to 8:15 or something like that. And that's like the actress who gets that role. That's like probably the biggest role you can get as an up-and-coming actress is the Asadora role, because it's always female character mains, always, and they become like the stars. Like if you've ever seen Japanese commercials to where there's just like a random like woman and she's in her 20s to 40s, there is a high likelihood, like she's just there talking, doing something. There's a very high likelihood that she started off as an Asadora actress. Very high likelihood. Like I remember I was going through when I used to watch them, and I was going through and like looking at like past ones, and I was looking at all the actresses, and I was like, oh my god, wait, like I've seen this person in a bunch of commercials, I see this person in a bunch of commercials, I see this person, like all these people that now do like major stuff all over Japan, they were all Isadora actresses. I'm like, oh. Do we know anything about Project Red? Gavin Infinity. And it's starting next week. Next week. I still better than that. One of my favorite PR actors just killing Hua! Yeah, you know what? I think fraud is better than murder. Time to replay PS2 Gavin. Oh my god. You might be onto something. It's time to look up Gavin games! If we weren't finishing Custom Robo, I might have felt compelled. If I had Super Robot Wars, I might have felt compelled to switch. But no, we gotta finish Custom Robo. They did play that Space Sheriff inspired game too. Yeah, we actually like made it through that one. Like we got good enough to we just it looped for us. Do you have Super Robot Wars? Like the game? I have 30 and why? Why? Metal Hero. Although a lot of people like it is Metal Hero, but it looks like they're trying to make it like Metal Hero Sentai crossbreed. Because that's what gets money. That's what gets money. Like it's kind of refreshing watching Kruga at the same time as like ongoing Kamen Rider, because like one. There's one Kamen Rider. One. That's awesome! It feels like so much more, I don't know, important. Like I'm slowly checking out of the current one. The current one just because they keep adding all of the agents. I still like the current one. But yeah, they keep adding more writers, and like the more writers the less I care, basically. Like, I don't even mind if like the enemy becomes a Kamen Rider, because I don't know, that feels different to me. That makes sense if there's like main Kamen Rider, enemy Kamen Rider. Like, okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. So like Nox being a Kamen Rider, that was fine for me. But then it's like now we have like two more. We have two more agents, and like they look. The fact that their designs are like basically the same except a different color also confuses me, because then our main boy, he changes color of his design sometimes, like I'll still watch for the main story, but it's just there's too many. I really do think it's true that in my brain, the more Kamen Riders that get added, the less interested I am. They have the necklace, the lonely Kamen Rider. But he's not lonely, at least in Kuga, because he's got all of his besties. He's got like a bunch of girls that are after him. He's got the research girl that's working with him. He's got the random gaijin that's there, that's trying to get. I absolutely hear those two. The scientist lady and the gaijin. A Barya and Kuga. I think I'm like. How many episodes are there? I want to say I have like 10 episodes left or something. Like 9 or 10 episodes left. Last I checked. So is the jar just all the bits? Yes. Yes, indeed. Speaking of bits, I am reading the Tomino novelizations of Gundam, and it's really funny that they call Elmith. It's not the Elmith, it is the Elmith and Bits. Never do they just call it the Elmith. No, it's always the Elmith and Bits. The whole thing with the new series having a new name means they won't limit it to just rebooting Metal Hero shows. It'll be interesting to see what happens after Gavin Infinity. Cause like we know the Gavin Infinity is here, but then what are they gonna keep doing Metal Heroes? Are they gonna like try a bunch of just like Poku things? What's the plan? What's the plan, Dorny? John is good. He's a cool. He is. He's very cool. I still kind of miss the old G-drama Sentai style. Agito was golden for me. I do not have plans to watch Agito anytime soon, but slowly but surely I will get through. I will get through more Kamen Rider. I also just admire the fact that like people die in Kuga. Parents. No, but parents. Oh, my young impressionable son can't possibly take on the emotional distress of watching humans die in a TV show. I have not taught my son to separate fiction and reality yet, and that is on you as a TV series to do. Oh. Love that. Dutch angles and all the harsh lighting. I feel like we don't get as many, like... I don't know, actually, I think in... You know what, I might just not be watching. I feel like... I don't know. Gummy. Like Gabu. I feel like there was actually some cool scenes. Like framed scenes in Gabu. I don't know if there's any in Kamen Rider. I'm not sure. I think Kabuto was the last season with a lot of civilian deaths. That's so sad. I do like how Gabu kind of went around it. Like, we're not killing people. We're turning them into candy, and then someone is eating that candy. Or someone broke them when they turned into an acrylic. I did appreciate that. It's like they were able to write around deaths. And I like that. I very much like that. I don't know. A lot of the bad guys just don't seem evil. If like, I don't know. They're just putting people into a coma? Like... Like, that's what's happening in the current one, right? Like, they're just... People go into, like, a coma. And then it's up to the doctors to have to be like, well, they're a vegetable. I guess that is actually more clever than just not killing anybody. We're not killing people, we're just stimulating the ghost population! That would be really funny if they just phrased it that way. They're like, no. They're like, oh my gosh, like the bads were populating the ghost world. They were stealing from the human world and populating the ghost world, and then nobody ever explained what exactly that means. It's a wicked, boring kids. I think you need to step off the internet. On-screen deaths are like always undone in modern series. Yeah. Like just watching rando cops get assaulted on screen and like blood coming out of them. Like, whoa! I don't see that anymore. That's definitely not a thing. Just all of Kuga is an anomaly in modern day eyes. Like, what do you mean they actually are like I swear for many of the episodes, like 75%, not actually, but okay, 50, maybe 50 for some of the episodes, is on bikes and in cars. Like you are on a moving vehicle in Kuga for a large majority of some episodes. And then people are getting attacked. Random people are getting attacked and dying. They're like, the death count was 7 people this time. We don't know how to stop it. Like, whoa. Doesn't Akito were so cool? There was one where a dude's head slid off. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine the parents. I think Tori just needs to stick it to parents. Well, then they can't because then the parents won't buy toys for the kids. They won't let them watch it. Problem with kid shows. You have to appease the parents. That's probably why Gundam can get away with not appeasing the parents, because they know that they have enough of a adult viewership that they can just say screw you. Sorry you feel that way. Anyways, we're gonna continue. Meanwhile, Super Sentai, well, it does have viewership of adults. It's like Precure has the viewership of, in Japan, it's like little girls and then like 40-year-old men. And then Super Sentai has mainly little boys. Or not Super Sentai, but Superhero Time has like mainly little boys. A very large population of like 30 to 40-year-old women that watch it. And then also like mid-aged males still need to watch Precure. I'm kinda slipping out of Precure. I am also kinda slipping out of Precure. Like, I think Kamen Rider's the one that's sticking with me the most. But Precure is kind of the same in that like nothing, like the bad guys, they're really not evil. Like they are, but they're not doing anything evil. And I'm always like, why? What? Just go to another city. If you go to another city, then the Precures can't do anything to you. I'm using my adult logic is like kicked in recently with Precure because it's like the same thing every time. It's the same complaint every time in my brain. And like only once in a blue moon does the series actually make sense as to why the bad guys continue to like specifically go after places that are surrounded by the Precure. Parents ruined Ghost. I still remember in his introduction in the Drive movie, he was so cool. I have not seen Ghost either. I haven't seen Morse. What was the previous before Dewa? There's Taisho. There's Showa. Heisei! There we go. I could get every single one except for Heisei. Male curves. Mr. Ghost is so funny because you just collect eyeballs. Oh yeah, wait, is Ghost the one to where the mascot, like there's a cute mascot character voiced by Hibiki's voice actor from Simple Gear? Right? That's all I know of Ghost, I think. I think that's all my knowledge of Ghost, if that is correct. And that's all I know. But the eyeball hand puppet, yes, that's her, yeah. And that's all I know about Ghost. So I had a friend who was a big fan of her voice actor. And he had merch from everything that she had ever voiced in. Which at the time, she was like big, but not as big as she is now. He probably does not have everything. She's got too many roles. She's got way too many roles to do that kind of thing. At the time, he had everything. So he had that as well. He had like he had little Ghost merch. It's very cute. Previously recognized her from Yokai Watch. She was in everything for a while. Like, she still kind of is, but I feel like she's not as much. Probably because she costs a lot. She can be in less and still make the same amount of money. Just an Aoyuki, right? That's her name? I kind of get it. Her styles. She's got range on her. She's got a surprising amount of range. Like, she's got a really iconic voice that she does get typecast for, but then also, sometimes you'll look up a voice and you'll be like, that's Aoyuki? Like she was, what is it? This isn't one of the ones where you're like questioning it, but she was also Pascal, I think, the cute one of the cute robots that makes you feel something in Nier Automata. The way she dresses is awesome. I haven't looked at how she dresses. I feel like I've seen her. I like that she wears big glasses. I've seen her with big glasses before. Big glasses. Big shoes. But she's very small. She's very, very, very small. Yes, babe. I'm trying to think of like what is like a surprising role for her, but I can't think of any. At the top of my head, I'd have to like look up a list of her songs, but you're too chill song. You're too chill. Kinda dug into that a little bit too much, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah. She's Frog Girl. She's Best Girl from My Hero Academia. Like, she has range in the sense to where she's done a lot of roles that you just don't assume is her. Because you're like, oh yeah, she's got that really recognizable voice. Yeah, she's done a lot of stuff. And then you look at her actual, like, casting list, and it's, like, so much more than you thought. Because there's all these roles that you just didn't recognize was her. Like, I believe she even has, like, a mommy voice that doesn't get used that much, but it's there. She absolutely has a mommy voice. Wait, I forgot this boy. Ah! There it is. Whee! Anything up here? Crazy, imagine. Comment writer with a lot of motorcycle rating. Not allowed anymore. I was hoping when we saw the new one and he was on a motorcycle for like a lot of the first episode, I was like, oh, maybe, but no, it was literally just that first episode. I think that's what they do now. They just get it for one episode, because we saw it at the end of the Gab episode that one time where he had a motorcycle, but never again. We just like to throw it in for like the first, I think the current one had it for like 2 episodes, but that's it. And we were robbed. Oh yeah, I guess the motorcycle was a guy, but then he was never actually used as like a motorcycle past like the 2 episodes. He also plays the Tsukimi Koru character in Blast Blue. Is she Tsukimi Koru because the color? His color, she white, orange, and blue? Or is it because she's a mechanic? Color plus big object to swing around. Gotcha. It is I. I am actually Aoyuki. My voice sounds different because I am speaking in English. Trust me, Dornians. I am revealing this to you today. This will become big news, but you shall hear of it first. Yes, I am Aoyuki. Send me all of your money. But don't do it! Many such cases. No, I am the only Aoyuki there ever is and ever will be. This still feels very... I think you're cleaning up the lake. Oh. Huh? Still enough there. Bring out the big boy. Aoyuki! No, but I am the first one. I am the real one. Aoyuki. Aoyuki. Not Chu. That's how it is. That's my real name. Aoyuki is my stage name. Actually, isn't Aoyuki married? Am I crazy? I thought she got married. I mean, I am, but I'm testing you guys. I'm testing. Did she not? I wouldn't mind listening to her on Voice Something Else in Toku. Her and Suda-ken. Like, I'm very basic when it comes to VAs. I don't have any like underground VAs that I like, because I think Suda-ken is also like at the rankings for male VAs. I wish he wasn't such a dork. He goes for the sexy angle a lot recently, and I kind of wish he didn't. Stop being sexy! Just be a dork! Just be dumb. Like, I'm pretty sure he voices like one of the like evil characters in what's his face wants to be a Kamen Rider. That anime that's airing right now, and it's like the perfect role for him. Gumbozo is evil, but like kind of is not doing the evil correctly. It's great. It's fantastic. That's the kind of roles Suda Kenjiro should be getting. I got a couple of actors I like, but I don't know many. There's just so many. It's like you have to... It's like a whole nother hobby. Like, I've got enough hobbies. I've got VTubing. I've got gaming. I've got plastic models. I've just got mecha in general. Like, there's a lot of knowledge that needs to be kept in this noggin. I like tokusatsu. There's a lot of knowledge that needs to be kept in this brain, and it leaks out quite a lot. I really got to be selective with what information I can remember. We'll see about it, but it already is! I'm just like constantly... I'm like a poorly written game. I just constantly memory leak. It's just constant memory leak.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Leroy, good morning! Welcome in. You guys can call me Pokemon. What is it? Violet and Scarlet, I think was it? Those are the Pokemon. Just call me Violet and Scarlet because I am constantly memory leaking. just said something so real. Me. I'm your memory leaking video game. I'm here to torment you. That would actually be a really funny VTuber concept. memory leak game turned VTuber.
Dadorny.
I really just need to start my own VTuber agency just so I can force people to take up my brilliant VTuber ideas. Also, Panda Bite. Thank you for the follow. You're Dornian and you can never ever undornian yourself. Even if you uninstall. Even if you uninstall us. If you unfollow, you're still be a Dornian in your heart. Also, I still don't have water. I'll be sure to have water next time. I'll drink off screen for you. Yukimi idea guy Dorny. That's me. That's me. Just give me AI and I'll make my ideas. And then everybody will love them. Trust me. Trust me. Damn, Pokemon looking her up. I forgot Ayuki was also cast as new voice of Eevee in the Let's Go games. Which was also the point where Eevee got promoted to co-mascot for the— Yeah! That's how big she is. Our Yuki is she's like at the top. She's very expensive now if you want to cast her.
Dadorny.
Flaxen! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. She's the brains of the team. No, I'm the idea, okay? That's not the brains. The brains means that they're doing all of the, like, you know, the wheelin' dealin' stuff. Like, they're thinking about all that. Like, I just have ideas, okay? They're not concrete. Yeah, she was. I knew she played a Pokemon character. I just didn't know who. I did not know exactly who she played. I already cleaned it. Did I just pull from your face? I did. What am I doing? Pokemon memory leaking did eventually get fixed, right? Or did they just continue to say don't play for a long time? Don't play game lah! Don't play game lah! That would be really funny if that's like, that actually became like intentional design to make it so that people stop playing games for a long time. Just memory leaks. Like, oh, looks like it looks like you should stop playing a game. It's memory leaking. Imagine if they just programmed a message to say you've been playing for a while. I feel like there's a game that does that. I feel like there's a game that does that. But I don't know which game. Horrible band-aid. If it's by design. If it's by design, intended to stop people from playing video games for too long. Although if your customer finishes the game earlier, then they're gonna want to buy more games, so you can release games even faster. And then if you are just the idea guy and you're pumping out games with AI, then you just create more games, and then yeah, easy. Who needs that message? We don't need memory leaks. We need people to play games faster so then we can pump out more games and then we can make more money off of them. Hey guys. See? I'm an idea guy. I'm an idea guy. Whoa, money! Wait, don't come in! Wait, don't come in when I'm pretending to be an AI, bro. No, I don't like that. Don't do that! You've been playing for hours. You should touch grass. Like, I want to see, like, a Kojima game did that. That seems like something Kojima, Mr. Kojima would do. Like, go touch grass. Go touch grass, you fool. The unlimited game, but no bacon. Or unlimited games, but no games. Bacon? Like, I never get to eat bacon again? I came in at the right time to catch you in 4K. But I'm acting! I'm acting here! Also, can I just... I saw the word Umamushime, and I would just like to express my deepest concern that we still have not gotten Oguri Cap figurized standard. I, as a non-Musume playing fan of the singular character Oguri Cap, and I have no idea about her except that she eats a lot, I want to build Oguri Cap. Why do they not have a figurized of her yet? This is wrong. This is wrong. I'd have to go to Bandai HQ and ask them why they've done this. Linking Twin Worlds does have that message, and I think your Uma Musume girl says stuff on the main screen too. Hey. Hey! Yeah, I guess mobile games could definitely do that. Because mobile, it's very easy to track mobile game. Like, current playtime. I guess all games do that, actually, now that I think about it. What am I talking about? I'm just talking out of my bootay! Later should be Oguri, Tamano, and Pocket. There's just two characters. I can see a character being named Tamano and Pocket. I absolutely can. So is that one character or two? Like, Oguri has her own anime. Like, she's the star of her own anime, so I'm confused why we don't have her yet. Jungle Pocket and Tamano Cross. Gotcha. It's just like... It could have been just like Elmeth and Bits! From the novelization. From the Gundam novelization. Gundam... Hermes and Bitto. That's literally what they call it every time. There's like not a singular chance where they just call it the Elmeth. They call it the Hermes and Bitto. Like, do you have to say it every time? Like, it's not just like a extraneous part. Like, you have to say it every time. But also, good morning, Mida. Welcome in. Is this Advance of Zeta kit? If by Advance of Zeta you mean Suisei no Gargantia, the anime, the 13-episode anime, featuring Chamber, then yes. Then yes, you're totally correct. Yeah. The 3 streaks. Okay, that's like your pants are still nearby. Okay, you still have a chance to stop the streaking. You can still stop the streaking. We did get a new Oguri, or a new dino species named after our favorite fan. She's not fat! She just eats a lot. She's got a metabolism to rival the heat intensity of the sun. Wait, is it slow metabolism or fast metabolism? I thought it was fast metabolism. Gets you through everything. It eats through everything, essentially. Slow metabolism makes it so it kind of just lingers there. But I could be wrong, because I've never actually looked into this. In my brain, metabolism is like, it's like another person inside you exercising. And so the faster the run, the more things get like situated. And then the slower they run, the more things just kind of stick with you. That's always how I thought about it. Slow metabolism is what they localize the overweight status effect to. Oh, interesting! Ah. Ah. They really didn't want to leave anybody, huh? What are localizers doing? I can't believe they're forcing these terms on us. Just kidding. Just kidding. I actually think that's really smart. I was busy for the past few months due to New Year, Valentine, and the new Lunar Year, New Year coming. Yeah, the New Year. Like end of the year and beginning of the year, always quite busy. Wait. Busy with Valentine's Day. Be careful. Be careful, you might get in trouble. You might get in trouble with Thornians that hate Viad you. Be careful! It's like I saw someone that made a tier list of Gundam series the other day, and they had G Gundam like fairly far down, and I was like, be careful! Please be safe! I feel like it's such a dangerous thing to like put fan favorites in low tiers. Because suddenly everybody hates you for that one thing. Like, it doesn't matter what else is there. It doesn't matter how else the chart goes. If there's one thing that's a fan favorite, and you put it low, everyone's gonna, like, hate you. Like, hey, this is my personal list of what I thought of certain series. It's like, I now hate you. And from this point onward, the year is gonna be packed full of stuff. Packed? Wait, what else? We've got Valentine's Day coming up this week. What's March got? You guys partying in March? We got Leprechaun Day. We got Leprechaun Day coming up. I don't celebrate that. Just because I don't really know how to. Because it's like a drinking and wear green kind of day. You know? I don't really do either of those. I don't have much green, now that I think about it. I don't own much green clothing. But this month, it's so busy that my meds had me knocked out cold. It puts me in an anxious spot. But it's like, it's not, I guess... Lunar New Year would be big. Oh, Mardi Gras, that's right, that is another thing. And then time to delegate tasks to other people. I was getting really anxious because I finally was able to do the reservation thing. It was, I went yesterday. It was a, like, Umi Neko Cafe for their 20th anniversary, even though, like, I don't think it's actually 20th anniversary yet.
Dadorny,
What?
Dadorny, Dadorny.
Whip shot! Thank you for the follow. Afterwards, I went to a burger place with the same friend that I went with. cafe. But like we were the only ones in there, and we stayed for like a while in there, and I was like super anxious the whole time because I was like, I don't know, sticking around in like restaurants and cafes is like not as common in Japan, and I the whole time I was just like, is this okay? Do they care? Are they gonna get mad that we're just like here? Like we've ordered our food and we've eaten it all, we've drank all our drinks, and we're just talking now. Are they gonna hate us? Is this okay? Greetings, fellow battle builder. Hello. I am not using a glass file. This is one of those things. I need to replace it actually. I have replacements. I haven't done it yet. Yeah, the sponges. Glass files are not as huge a thing in Japan. So like it's not something I can just like grab at a store or anything. So I have yet to get them. I have yet to grab them. Like they seem kind of... Oh, no, the one thing about glass files that I watched when I saw someone get them new, they squeak, and I think that might destroy me. I think that might actually destroy my mental capacity. I don't like squeaking sounds. I don't like those kind of squeaking sounds. Like glass squeaking. I had to stop using a hobby knife for cleanup because I did stab my finger once. What? Once was all I needed. I stabbed? I know I've stabbed myself once, but it, like, somehow... I think it was, like, during cleanup. So, like, I wasn't actually building. But I think I'd probably still use it, even after I stabbed myself. It's just... It's too, convenient for me. Bam, bam, bam. God hands are all you need if you have... God hands don't clean it up enough for me. Like, I've seen people use God hands and then they'll show the cut and I'm like, I would still sand after that. I would still sand after that. I would do so much. Especially since, like, nippers can't always get, like, exactly where they need to cut, right? Like, they're not perfect. So there's times where you would have to get into, like, the crevices. The specific crevices to, like, cut in a different way. They're just too big sometimes. They're just too big. Actually, but dual pairs of God hands? This is gonna sound mean. Please don't leave. This sounds like a you problem. What'd you do? How'd you break two? Do not manhandle the guard hands. Were you like cleaning them on the tip? Or not cleaning them, were you using the tip of the guard hands? I know you're not supposed to do that. The blade broke on a posable Gundam hand. And the stopper just fell off. I have to see the history that, the one that broke, what other things was it cut in? Because it wouldn't just break from something very soft like that. It would break after stress from repeated use otherwise. Because they do break. They absolutely break. Like, the second one sounds like something that's just like, oh yeah, that would happen. But when the blade breaks... Yeah, like, you can't use it on abs. You can't use it on big nubs. You're not supposed to use the tips of them. Like, they're very thin. That's the thing. It's like, they aren't the one stop. Like, these aren't even the God hands that everyone talks about. But, like, God hands are not one stop is a thing. Which is what sucks about them. Like, they are not the end-all, be-all. You have to have other nippers if you want God hands. Which sucks because you're like, but I paid how much for these? And I have to have other nippers? Yeah, unfortunately, God hands are the best if you're doing a 2-cut system. If you do not do a 2-cut system, then you're just asking for them to die quickly. To die an early death! Pair of USA Gundam Store ones that have been a solid workhorse. Yeah, I mean, these are... I've never broken any of my nippers. Like, I bought these for like $10, and these are my first cut nippers, and they're doing me quite well. I don't... Do they have a brand name? Mr. Tools! I want to say, like, they were the first nippers I ever bought. So, it's been a very good amount of time since I've had them. Constantly break since I go for the whole 14th century surgeon approach to customizing Gundam. Wait, what is the... I'm not quite familiar with 14th century surgeons. What are these surgeons doing? Are you experimenting? I sandpaper or nail files to get rid of the nub on my kit. Nippers, I gotta be careful with them. I do like the gunpla and plumbo in general. It's like, there is multiple ways to approach a nub. And like, they all work. They all work in different ways. Not a good job. Well, why are you doing that? Why are you approaching them that way? Stop that. Stop that. Become a 15th century surgeon. Clearly, that's the answer. Surely they did much better. No, I got it. You just gotta stop working on cadavers. Stop asking grave robbers to give you cadavers. And then you'll do fine. I really want to finish cleaning all these pieces. I don't have much time left. So I need to give all my gunpla alcohol before I operate? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. But do you not want them to enjoy their time being work time? No. You want to give those boys... You want to give those boys a good, good alcohol. What are you guys giving your gunpla? You giving them... Are you giving them cocktails? Are you giving them beer? Are you giving them, like, hard whiskey? Brandy? We're on a time limit! I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. I do not have today off, unfortunately. I have multiple kilos of cadavers, custom fun. I guess, yeah, it is funny if you think about, like, custom builders. If you think of them as surgeons that are, like, Frankensteining, then they just got, like, they've got dead bodies all over! What's work ever done for you? Unfortunately, they've given me money. I do kind of need that. See, work gives me the money to stay alive. And you guys, with all of your Plumbo purchases and with all of your Plumbo purchases using the code TBD at Zephyr Arcade and subs and all of that, that gives me money for funsies. Gives you money for funsies. Oh my god, look, it's right there! Wowie. What Malika is this? This is the Moderoid Chamber. Moderoid being the Plamo company, and then Chamber being the name of the mech, and it's from the show Suisei no Gargantia, or Gargantia of the Blue Planet? Water Planet? White Planet? I forget what the English title is. Verdant Planet! Oh, that's fancy. That's quite fancy. Copper wires. Huh? First paper spoke on opposable wire on FM. Oh. You use nippers for wires? I use scissors. I only use nippers on Plamo, on runners. Actually, Verdurous Planet. Okay, we got there eventually. With the power of Dornians and I combined, we have eventually come to the title of the anime. This is a group effort. This is what happens when we all put the single brain cell to work. It's like there's more synapses in firing. I don't think that makes sense if you look at it from a biological perspective. However, we just won't. Just stop. Don't look at it from there. Don't look at it from there. We're looking at it from like a fantasy perspective, okay? Alright. I believe those are all clean now, so we should be able to start building him next week. Start building his second lady, that is. Put them all in my handy dandy divided thing. What is this song? Hold on. It's from PC98 game, but the question is which one? It's from Phil Snow. Wait. This is too long. Phil's known Hikari Totoki. Called Snow. 98 games. They're the best! Even though we haven't really played any. I just know they're the best. I know. I can tell. I can feel it in my bones. Hiding. Alright. That's everything. We can clean up. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everyone in your underwear. Get in there! We can put everything comfortably away in. the RX-772. What? Oh, there he is. Why does the MC look like Haru from Ray Earth? You are right, I did notice that. But I think that's just like the vibes, you know? There was like she had the vibes that were going on during that era. Right. That's all the tools. Mine's just in a toolbox. Mine's in a tool. What? Wait. Ugh. Ta-da! Right then. Like a giant. It is actually quite huge. And this over here is where I usually put this thing. This thing. The cutting mat. Put it in here. Quite a useful box. It's got the V project on it. Victory. See, different V project. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. And we're done. We shall call it for today. Honestly, it looks like a 2D product with the colors. That's because white and blue are just like the best. Then if we just mix red and switch it with orange. Okay. Why much not you two can have this super sick jacket? I'm wearing TBD merch and it feels comfy. It is actually very nice. It's a very good jacket. I like it a lot. And the keychain is good too, but I don't have that for me. So instead, we'll just everybody say goodbye to our boy. Oh wait, don't cut the right lighting. Everybody say goodbye to Chambers. Say goodbye to Chambers. See him next week. Hi, Chamber. Hi, Chamber. Bye bye. I pressed the wrong button. I went to the second stream that doesn't have my mic in it instead of this one. I was like, what do you mean muted? And I saw that I wasn't running. I wasn't even there! I wasn't there! Jesus streamer, to my
Yo,
defense,
buddy.
I actually cannot
Still
see
alive?
my buttons right now. Because my mic is in the way. But wait, let me then read the thing that didn't show up. That didn't sound like me. Roll up. As the #1 customer, I can confirm. Good hoodie. True. So true. So true. But thank you, Darnell. Thank you. But to be fair, I wasn't muted. There was just no mic. There was no mic. The mic just disappeared! Since I am running behind on time, we will not be rating today, so please go to a cool VTuber and watch them and be a good viewer. And until next time, Jordan, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be, until then, let's give me. Now we can go to the muted spot.